I was looking around on the internet, trying to get a sense of what the San Antonio Spurs fans are feeling um, after Lamarcus Aldridge and San Antonio Spurs have agreed to part ways, go their separate ways, right, and kind of move on from each other. There's this notion, people are saying, that RC and Pop can do no wrong. Apparently, a lot of people on this, from what I gathered, comments there on message boards, it says that it took them 3 years too late to realize that Aldridge is a cog for the team at the time to reach his full potential. If they traded Aldridge to Indiana for Paul George, then Kawhi would still be there, I heard, and probably at least a trip to the finals. When you made your choice between Leonard and Aldridge, you're saying bad decisions kind of led to consequences, painful rebuild on the horizon. And listen, to me, the Spurs were in the conference finals the last year that Kawhi played for the Spurs. A trade for PG-13 would have cost way too much. You would have had none of your young core with the exception of DJ and White. PJ and Kawhi couldn't do it. Aldridge, why would you think it would have worked in San Antonio? Somehow Pop is supposed to make some voodoo magic so, Paul George can show up when it matters. You see any other organization go on a 22 years in a playoff streak there? This transition to rebuilding, I think, should feel good with your young core. And I think the Spurs run here, if you're blaming Aldridge and I think the Spurs run would have been longer if Kawhi would have kept his family out of his business. I don't see why Kawhi winning any Defensive Player of the Year. I don't see him winning any Defensive Player of the Year or even close to an MVP run he had in San Antonio. And why risk a trade like that for Paul George? After he broke his leg. Aldridge was putting up better numbers. And I think, at the time, when you picked between Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard, I think the Spurs made the better choice at the time with going in Aldridge. You have great young talent to build around, and I think this rebuild won't be that bad at all. I really don't. Hope all is well. Look forward to speaking to you guys very, very soon.